Now then, a question. It seems ages ago, but do you remember during COVID when we all came out to clap and say thank you to the NHS? Well, there's a teenager from Hinckley in Leicestershire who's decided to continue saying thank you. How? By fundraising to buy gifts for staff at hospitals around the country. Myla, who's 14, has bought teddy bears, pens and chocolates labelled "Thank you NHS." With the help of dedicated relative Lance, who drives her around, she recently gave out gifts at the Pilgrim Hospital in Boston. One nurse said it was actually the first time someone has ever said thank you to her.
That's a lovely gesture actually. We do work because we have to work, but we are not expecting anything. But if somebody expresses a gesture, it's always welcome. Thank you.
It actually makes us feel like we're doing a good job. It really does. Because sometimes we don't get the appreciation that we deserve, and when we get things like this, it's like, oh my God, people actually do care.
I'm very pleased to say that Myla is with me here on the sofa. Welcome to our red sofa, Myla. What a wonderful thing you do. Everybody seems so pleased when you turn up with your teddies and your chocolates. What made you start it?
Because when in 2020, something like that, when everyone used to do their pots and pans for outside for NHS, I feel like people forgot about that really and stopped. So I feel like we needed to do more of them and to appreciate the NHS for what they do.
And I mean, how did you get it together? Because it's quite a big thing to come up. You've come up with bears, you've come up with chocolate.
Yeah, well, it come from when I was in year 6 speaking to Lance about what we need to do and what I think we should do. And then it started off in year 6 for getting everyone in my primary school to come as doctors and nurses, yeah.
Oh, really?
And then, we took a load of photos together and that's when it went from there.
Oh my God, so I'm assuming that maybe that's the kind of area you might like to go into when you leave school.
Yeah, it is.
What would be your ideal job?
Something about doctors, trauma surgeons, I like that quite a lot. Yeah.
Well, a lot of hard work, but I'm sure you can do it. Now, you started off, going to hospitals near you? But,
yeah.
I mean, you've been all over the place.
Yeah.
How do you pick where to go to?
Well, we went from, normally around my area, and then we went from where Lance lives, and from Mablethorpe, around them areas, then we're just going all around the place to just get us more known for thanking the NHS.
And what's the kind of response? I mean, we've seen some of it, but how does it make you feel when you leave the hospital?
It makes me feel really proud of myself and thinking that people are noticing what I'm trying to do and that they know that I'm trying to thank them for what they do.
Well, everybody's noticing, and it's just a lovely, lovely thing to do, and we wish you all the very best for your future, being that trauma surgeon. So thank you so much. We have chocolates over here, Colin, but you're not getting any.
Well, that's where you're